Yeah. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hottest divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before you stall them out.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on fourth. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line.
10-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and
4. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now run here with Blake Corum. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Corum again. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Blake Corum touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Rob. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. The motion to receiver left. From the gun, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He's got McBride complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
A gain of 15.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Oh, the football's loose. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. At the 20. It's the 10. He's able to take this ahead, and from the fumble partner, they wind up with a 1st and goal. Almost the impact play this defense was searching forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Going power with a big tight end. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
That's what I call a broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting him the touchdown.
He finds it right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal. Williams. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
The final battle scene from the movie, Kate. Two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. No worries daily. But if I link my keys, it goes away. That honey.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action on 1st down. His first throw is an interception. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And 10 from the 43. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
They give on 2nd to Benson. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at 1st down here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 5 yards.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got it at the 6. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into Benson, the touchdown. And he's off the mark, no good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. I'll start on the ground. Corum. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 46.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. A play made by Will Johnson.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Still sticking with the passing game. He's going deep this time. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams take a second quarter lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one splits the uprights.
Makes the score
And the Rams jump in front now by 5.
Cardinals 9.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another run for Williams. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Gain of 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Offense in a hurry up here. Going on first down. Here's Murray. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
First and 10 from the 43. They're going to run the draw here with Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Rams going nickel here on 3rd down. Here's Kyler to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run it down? He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing here, Murray. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Get 22 out of that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Benson on 1st and 10. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Kyler with a chance to run it here. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They kick the running back in motion. Murray on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. He's dropping back to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Now Kyler. Throwing the out route complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Sends this to the end zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And he's not going to get there. He got close, Brock, but he's forced out on what turns out to be the final play of our 2nd quarter. The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Starting the 3rd with Corum. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking now from the gun. one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Rams are set to punt. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now quick to McBride. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here he goes, third and long. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. Well, tight end gets it again. They are leaning on him big time in this one. And he'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll air it out on third. This one's in lanes, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down. The Cardinals after the punt. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Cora to begin the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down pass play coming. It's this one to Blake Cora. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. Second down. A Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On third down, here's Williams. And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up fourth and maybe a yard.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Down and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Catch me to the right side by Nakua. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Run with Core. This one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. They'll throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You return both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So a bit stubborn there, probably. Just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Benson now from the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picks up about 4 on 2nd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got McBride, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
1st down, Arizona.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. Goes to the hurry up here.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
To the air, Murray. He's going deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Give to Williams from the gun. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Right, that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
From the gun, it's Murray. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Fifth defensive back out there now, defending this lead on 3rd and goal. Hand off to Benson from the gun. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Cardinals losing by 9. A familiar sight in this contest, Bronk. He's out there again for another field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Jake, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Down inside 2 minutes now. They're going to line up to try the onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Cora. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand at thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He'll look to throw it. Sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
It's a very important field goal for Joey Sly. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line.
At their own 3-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And give them about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop it. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
First down, Arizona.
Here he is to throw. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. Tackle made around the 26.
A gain of 12. And the Cardinal first down.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on the first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And he's out in the clear. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the farm block with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Rams make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winning.